German culture shocks as an American exchange student. Really interested to see what we're going to have with this and see what kind of culture shocks are going to pop up. Before we do get into this, I appreciate if you guys can hit that subscribe button. Let's jump straight into this and see what we got.
Everyone, I'm Montana. I'm studying abroad in Germany. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, you should go watch those. But today I'm going to be talking about 15 or so differences that I've noticed in Germany and the biggest culture shocks that I've experienced so far.
Right.
I'm going to start off with some of the less controversial differences, and then towards the end I'm going to talk more about the personality and social differences that I've noticed here. So
okay. Wait, is she saying that we're going to like build up to the juicy stuff at the end?
My phone, if I'm looking down, that's why.
Right.
The first culture shock that I have about living in Germany is that on Sundays, everything here is closed.
Oh yeah, I've heard this.
With the exception of cafes.
Right.
And then cafes. So,
so you're telling me cafes are the only things open on Sunday? Like literally everything's... Wait, what about like fast food restaurants like McDonald's and stuff? Is that closed on Sundays as well?
But pretty much just cafes and some restaurants are open on Sundays. But grocery stores are closed, the mall's closed. Okay. Everything in general is closed on Sundays in Germany because it's supposed to be a family day and you're supposed to relax, and it also is a day of religion. People are still religious, but they don't necessarily go to church every Sunday. Okay. The second culture shock. That'd
be really interesting to see if like fast foods are also closed on Sundays as well, because like, yeah, I understand shops and stuff closing because they close anyway, but fast food, bro, they are like, yeah, we're staying open always.
This isn't so much a culture shock, it's just something different, is that a lot of people in Germany drive stick shift or manual,
right, okay.
So when the car isn't automatic, and so the stoplights here,
yeah, we do that as well here. I know in America, most of you guys, I think it's just normal to drive automatic in America, right? Yeah, in the UK as well, stick shift is the way to go. Like manual is the way to go.
Turn yellow before they turn green again. Like in the US, it's just red and then it'll turn green. But here it goes, when something's red, it'll turn to yellow and then green, because I think that you need that time to start up your car.
All right, okay, yeah.
I'm not really sure. I don't know how to...
Wait, how does it work in America? So America, it goes from red straight to green? Wait, yo, I drive all the time and I've genuinely forgot in the UK. Wait, so in the UK, it goes red, orange, well, red, yellow, whatever, right? Red, orange, green. I mean, no, green, orange, red. But when it goes from red to green, I don't think it goes orange. I think it just goes from red to green. Yo, how have I forgot that? Bro, it's one of those things that you just do naturally, right? How have I forgot that, bro? I don't even know.
Drive stick shift, but I can't drive here anyway. My next culture shock, while we're on the topic of cars, is that gas here is so expensive. And I use public transportation, the bus system, to get to school and basically to get to wherever I need it. But gas here, I didn't realize how expensive it was because first off, it's in euros, but then second off, it's in liters, and we use gallons in the US. But one time I was like curious to figure out how much it actually is, and it's like $5.30 a gallon here in Germany. And I know that...
Wait, what is it in America?
In the US, we complain when it reaches close to $3 a gallon.
Oh, really?
And if there's like a 2-cent difference or a 10-cent difference, we'll drive to another gas station. And
wait, why is it so much more? Like, that's nearly double, bro, than America. Why is it so much more in Germany than it is America?
The thing that is crazy is there's no ice. Like, I know that this was in the previous video, but I just have to address it again because there's no ice in pretty much any of the drinks unless you ask for it, and when you ask for it, you look weird. It's just something that you have to get used to here in Germany.
Wait. Listen, I know so many Germans are watching these videos, right? You guys just like to drink your drinks like room temperature? Wait, do you actually like that? And I know in the UK, a lot of people don't like as much ice as Americans. Like, Americans have a crazy amount of ice. But, so, like, the UK is more of, like, a middle ground. I like quite a bit of ice in my drink. But yeah, no, I don't like my drink room temperature. Oh no.
And for example, at the McDonald's especially, everyone here loves McDonald's.
Right.
But when you get
Hell
a
yeah.
soda, first off, it's super expensive. Second off, it's like this big. Their large is the size of an American small. And that just goes to show how unhealthy we are in the US.
Yeah, American
But
size is massive.
they don't put ice in the drink in the sodas, and I guess it's because you're paying for the.
Yo, wait. So even in your McDonald's drinks, you don't get ice in? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Wait, what would happen if I asked for ice? I can't. No. I need ice in my drinks.
Soda, and if you put in ice, then you'd really be getting no soda. But you definitely have to get used to that because it's not that the soda's warm; it's just not like ice cold,
Like
in
fresh.
the US.
Yeah, I know what you're
Another thing
talking about.
about this style here is that every single girl in Germany has a middle part.
What?
And it's not like this is a big culture shock, but I honestly was sitting on the bus.
A middle part. Now, the only middle part I know is what men have down here, bro. So, like, what do you mean middle part?
Looking at all of the girls going into school, and every single girl had a middle part.
Huh?
And I know I say this, and there are plenty of German girls who don't have middle parts, but that I never knew that. I guess it's a very European or a very German style thing, but personally, I cannot.
Oh, is it something to do with your hair? Oh, is it like a... Oh, okay, so it's like parted in the middle. Ah, I'm so confused, bro.
Put my hair in a middle part, like, just, it doesn't go. So, I can't take on that German trend. These small differences that I've noticed
Yeah,
here
she did it.
that is not like in the US is that when people sign their name, like a signature, it's normally just the last name. So, like, everyone in the family would have the same, not the same signature, but they would all sign their last name.
Oh, really?
Versus in the US, we sign normally first and last name.
Yeah, I do first. Well, actually, no. I do my first initial, so it's like L, and then my last name into it.
Another difference for sure is the like cafe and drinking culture. Drinking culture itself is also different here, but I'm specifically going to talk about cafe culture because
Okay.
people here just love going to cafes, and I love this. It's so fun. You just go to a cafe, get your tea or your coffee, and sit with friends and drink your coffee. Or every Sunday, my host family and I, we go to a cafe. And just in the US, we have Starbucks, but at Starbucks, you get your coffee and you go. And or
Right.
there's like a drive-through line at Starbucks.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't think I've ever gone to a cafe. I don't think I have. Maybe when I go to Germany, bro, I'll go into a cafe, bro.
So we don't have this culture where you sit down and you just sip tea or sip coffee and talk with another person.
Right.
That's a very European thing.
I know
think.
people do that
And
in
there
the
are
UK,
definitely
but
some places in the United States that are trying to make this a culture, but it's just definitely not as popular. Now I'm gonna talk about the more personality traits that have been a shock to me.
okay.
And the first being that Germans are a lot more aware of their security and their privacy, especially when it comes. I just said especially really weird. Especially when it comes to online privacy. Whenever you want to take a picture of someone or a group, or especially when I'm filming these YouTube videos, I have to ask if it's okay
Oh,
if
really?
that person wants to be in the photo or if they want to be in the video, because just in general they're really protective of what about them goes online, and that's really responsible. Especially in the US, we've
Interesting.
seen all these scandals where people have photos released online and then their careers damaged, or
Yo,
true.
true.
It's very irresponsible what they're putting on social media.
What are the laws behind that? Like, is it actually illegal? I don't know. In public areas, let's say, like, I wouldn't do this, but let's say I went to Germany, I started recording everybody in a public space. What are, like, the laws on that? Would I get into trouble, or is it, like, just disrespectful? Do you know what I mean?
Culture of being cautious about what goes online is much more prevalent in Germany, and also just in general not wanting to be in pictures or videos is much more common.
Oh,
Like
really?
in Bad Laspa, when we were filming, a lot of times the teamers and teachers would just say like, no, I don't want to be in the picture, and would step out. Another
Fair enough.
personality trait that is much different here than in the US is that you don't talk to strangers really. I know that in the US you smile at everyone on the street and you wave.
Yeah, you don't do that in the UK either. I've heard this a lot with Americans. Americans like to do small talk, smile, talk to each other, like strangers, bro. In the UK, if a stranger's talking to you, bro, you're either in trouble, getting robbed, or it might be an elderly that like needs some help. I don't know, bro, but yeah, it don't happen either in the UK.
When even just a random person is walking by with their dog, you're like, oh, hi, and you can say like, oh, your dog's so cute. But here, it's much more uncommon to do that, especially on the bus, I noticed. So in public transport in the US, the very few public transport systems that we have, you can start up a conversation with someone next to you, or maybe on an airplane you could also start up a conversation. But here on the bus, you don't really talk to people next to you if you don't know them. That would just definitely be very
Yo, even in the UK, bro, right? Like, I know what you're saying. On the bus, even if you're sat next to somebody, bro, if they start talking to you, you'd be like, okay, no, please. What's going on? Like, people just don't talk to strangers in the UK.
Strange. And then the personality trait that I've noticed that's different here, or I guess social aspect, is that Germans are much more honest and upfront with things.
Okay.
For example, I have a friend and we're sitting next to each other in German class, or maybe I think it was geography, and we're writing and taking notes, and I'm writing my notes and I have like a calligraphy pen for the header,
and it
looks really good, and then the rest of my notes just look super bad. I just take them with pencil, and he looked over at me and he said, oh, your calligraphy at the top is really good, but your handwriting is so bad. And I was like, thank you.
Cheers, mate.
It's funny. It's just very different. Another example was someone came up to me, and one of my friends, of course, and he was just like, oh, I don't like your jeans.
Oh, really?
Like, thank you, I guess. I like them. So
yeah, in the UK, bro, normally people won't be like that. They would more say like a nicer thing, you know what I mean? So they won't be brutally honest. They'll kind of just, yeah. In fact, in the UK, I don't even think they're honest at all. Like, bro, I'm trying to think of situations. If someone was wearing a horrible outfit, they'll be like, oh yeah, that outfit's not too bad.
I'm gonna wear them, but it's very different than in the US. People probably would not say that to you as upfront, but
Right.
I actually really like the honesty here because it's less superficial and people are just so upfront about things. I really wish that it was like that in the US sometimes. Another example that I remembered of like German honesty is I was having a conversation with a friend, and you know when you can tell that someone's like looking and analyzing your face,
Right.
And then like mid-conversation
Wait, people do that? In all of my life, I've never noticed that people would like look and analyze my face, bro. Maybe I'm just oblivious, bro. I am the most laid back person, though. Like in person and stuff. Yo, someone could be staring at me, and I'm just like chilling, bro.
She stopped and was like, you need to do your eyebrows. And I was like, yeah, I know, because I had just looked in the mirror that morning and like thought to myself, I really need to do my eyebrows.
Yo, yo, in the UK, someone said that someone they'll run home crying, bro.
This honesty, it may sound rude when you're saying it like out of context, but it's not rude in the moment, and it's just, you know that they care about you and that they trust the relationship that you have, and they're willing to tell you the truth and try to be honest and be a good friend or person. Thank you so much for watching my video today.
That was a good video, though.
If there's anything that you think
very interesting culture shots right there. Let me know any other culture shots you guys can think of that will shock people that aren't from Germany. But yeah, great video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'm live every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG. If you guys want to check me out over there, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.